In the previous video, I began moving our 12-foot by 30-foot shed to its new location. It was going pretty well and I was pleased with the progress, but all of a sudden, boom, structural failure of the 4x4 skids underneath. I was pretty disappointed by this, and I wasn't sure how to proceed. Upon closer examination, it turns out the 4x4s were in fact not 4x4s, but they were just scabbed together 2x4s that were nailed, and it just didn't have the structural integrity to support the move. So in this video, I'm going to figure out how to move forward and finish the job. All right, next morning, bright and early. It's still, it's already hot, but it's cooler than it was yesterday. Round two, we're going to see if I can figure out how to overcome the breakage from yesterday and move this shed into place. I think the key is going to be to come in from the side and then use my forks. So it'll be a case of getting the forks underneath and then with chains coming out the side to sort of hold everything tight against the tractor forks. All right, let's get to it. Dude, hey, not helpful. I've put on a reinforcing board along the side. Don't know what that's really going to do. Then I put a hole down here on the side support, ran the pipe through that. Got the forklift, it's going to be underneath there. I don't really know how that's going to go on these boards up front here. I don't know, I'm skeptical about whether I'm just going to tear this thing apart trying to do this. But the chains, I'm thinking will go around the back of the forklift, just to, the back of the forks, just to kind of make sure everything stays in relative position as I move it. If this works, it's going to be very, 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 very slow. Move it a little bit, reposition, move it a little bit, reposition. As I say, I'm not sure how strong this is going to be. All the lifting should be done here. And one of the other issues is under the heading of we'll jump off that bridge when we get to it, is there's the front door. So what I really need to do is as I pull this over, this front part will come down this way. Oops. So I want to pull it down here so it's right around in this part. But that means that I'm going to have to turn the entire unit more than 90 degrees, probably about 120 degrees, in order to get it lined up properly to fit into this spot. I don't know about that. There's a lot I don't know about. Maybe it looks good right there. All right, progress. It was broken over here earlier. I got it to here. So slight change of plans. I am not going to bring it all the way around over to this side. I'm going to just move this end over. I say just, like that's just going to happen. And then it'll just face towards where I'm standing now. It's taken me a long time to do. But I'm being a bit more cautious this time. I'm trying to only pull things in straight lines, either, straight to the side, straight out the end, and I'm trying to do just minor corrections and small movements. So it's taking a lot longer. I just gotta get this butt end over here more towards the woods. See where the tractor's sitting there now? But it's the opposite end that I've been working with. So I got to place my steel bars and I got to get some chains in here, and I'll come in from the side and lift as much as I can and then back. And then I opened up a little bit more in the woods here just to give the tractor some space to back in there. I've got to bring it about 10 feet. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, hey, there's a good view of my chin. Sorry about that. Hopefully it goes well. I'm not videotaping it because I don't think I have that much battery life on any camera on the planet. All right, I'm getting ready to pull this sideways. I've done a couple things different. I lifted it up on the end. I ran the chains underneath. And I saw this in one of the other ones. You put a small telephone pole or something on this side to just pull up against it. And then in addition to that, I got the forks under it, so I'll be lifting a bit. And I put in these skids, which the forks are under. And those skids go all the way, at least under the first skid. I think they get to the second one, but they might not. It's tough to tell. Let's give it a shot. Fingers crossed. Pray I don't just destroy this thing after everything I've done so far. Well, I think that moved it far enough. I'm gonna get the other end and pull it that way, and then I may be done. I ended up not on the skid, so I'm not sure where those went. And then this is pulled, and this end was a bit more narrow, so it's partly under. So I'm gonna have to lift up the end again to just sort of unseat everything. Yeah, I'm gonna declare a win on that. Hopefully if I can get the other end set, my OCD will be okay with the fact that it's not at a perfect 90 to some fictional line in my brain. So, all right, let's see if I can finish it up. All right, well, that's something. It still feels crooked to me. I don't mean leaning. I'm sure if I put a level on that, it'd bubble up perfect. Yeah, they're just, You know what? I think it'll be fine. I don't know where I get this thing going about. It's got to be 90 degrees, and it's the thing with the stuff and the... Whew. Yeah, it's not straight. All right, well, let me get some lunch because I'm hungry. And then I'll take a second to try and level it up a little bit, but I think it'll probably be all right. And then got to get everything back in there because it is supposed to rain this afternoon. Okay. Just go. You know, from here, it doesn't look bad. I can work with that. Sauron likes it. Yeah, we're gonna go with it. Tell you what, that feed goes in a lot easier when you're not trying to back in and out between a tree and the and the shed door. All right. Looking good. Got a few more things over there still to load up, but I feel good about it. Well, there you have it. Stuff's put back in. Well, the bulk of it. Well, a bunch of it. This whole area was where everything was piled up. That's all clear. I still got some of my big equipment inside blue here. And I'll do that probably tomorrow. It's been a long day. I'm pretty sore, tired, sweated out. So this will be good to call it a night, drink a ton of water. Boop. Just be glad for that particular step. There's more to be done. This is where that was. I'll clean that area up a little bit. But that building is next. Good times still to be had. Well, I think that's it for now. See you later.